This is Professor L.B.Gayakawad's English Literature Web YouTube channel. I am Professor L.B. Gayakawad is teaching today the topic Dialogue Skills. This is my lecture number 299 and part 2nd. In the first part of this topic, we saw that dialogue skill is only for communication with man. It means the dialogue is called the communication. It is the communication between the two persons. It makes our life very easy with good skills of dialogue delivery, that is called the communication delivery. Means we can deliver or we can communicate our thoughts with other persons. In the part 2nd, means now in this part, we will study the next skills of the dialogues as follows. The first topic of this dialogue skill is inquiry of questions. We should create in us the capacity of asking genuine questions. Remember here, we must have the particular capacity, that is the ability, or we must have the understanding of asking questions to the person who has come into our contact. If such questions are asked, the dialogue will happen with purpose. And that's why we should ask the questions to the person who is before us. We are engaged here to ask open questions to develop different contacts with man. By asking questions openly, we speak with different people in society. But we should open ourselves, means we should not make any kind of, I will say, the particular thing which will be rather reserved mindedness on our part. We should be free. We should open ourselves to speak the particular dialogues with the person. We can bring our mental models to the open situation by making questions inquiry. It means that here we should use our good thoughts to ask questions. Means our mental, our psychology should be very much good or convenient, and we must be there positive minded. Then we can make the communication or dialogue very nicely with the person who is before us or around us. We must enhance our art of asking skillful questions to make our dialogue delivery very successful. It is the purpose that as long as we cannot ask questions, we cannot make people speak with us. So we should ask questions to our contacting people to make the meaningful delivery of the dialogues. So now see, here we have finished the first topic. That topic is dialogue skills, in which we have seen that we must have the particular knowledge of asking questions to the persons who have come into our contact. The second topic of this dialogue skill is voicing openly. Means we must speak openly, or we must have the voice of expressing ourselves openly. That means without fearing any kind of, or with the positiveness, we should ask the persons about our problems. Voicing openly is our smart business. Remember, this is very much good business, smart business. It is our activeness. It means we speak openly about whatever is there in our mind. Means our mind is there because our mind works too much internally, and that's why there are many things in our mind, and so we should ask those things to the persons who are before us. We shouldn't hide anything while speaking. What is correct, we should speak that correct thing. We open what we think and why we think. We talk openly about our thinking. For example, is there, I like to speak clear because I don't like lies. Here the speaker is very much open in speaking, and he has shown that there is nothing in his mind, and his mind is working very openly with the person who is before him, and that's why the dialogue is happening there very nicely. It is our attempt here that we voice about us openly. It means we speak openly, so it is called voicing openly. There are all men who like to share openly their thoughts and opinions. Everyone wants to express openly, and that's why here the dialogue system goes very successful with each other. Such views of men are important for their own progress. We can understand the situation with these thoughts only. If these views are not shared, the situation will destroy, and hence man should talk openly with each other to share dialogues skillfully. Now, the next point of the discussion is suspending assumptions and judgments. It means that here we have to throw out the assumptions and judgments from our mind. It means we shouldn't assume situations and judgments. We should leave our habits of assuming and judging matters in life, because what we assume or what we think is not the reality. That's why our assumptions and our judgments should be justified properly or should be corrected properly by us. Man thinks of lies and maintains them always for his own benefit. Remember, the man has the habit of lies, habit of lying, habit of speaking lies always, and that's why he wants to express his wrong things there with other persons, and that's why this system of man should be also stopped there, and then the dialogue will happen very successful. We hang out clothes on a line to dry. It means our clothes are wet and we want to dry them. To say that we are not alone perfect, it means that when we dry our clothes there, it means that we are not perfect because our clothes are wet. That's why we should not show much more involvement there. We should not assume other persons, we should not judge other persons, we should give the time to other persons also to speak their thoughts, and then it is very possible that the communication or the dialogue skill will be successful. Suspending is known as hanging out our reasons for our views. It means we don't think of our principles for our thoughts. That's why it is necessary for people to look at them and to create deeper understanding thoughts. Therefore, we should leave our views being not more important than others' views. We should throw them out. It means our false ideas should be thrown by us out and should adopt new ones. And when we will adopt new ideas, opinions, then our dialogue will be very much successful, and that will be the real communication between the person and person. This experience will be a true experience if we adopt in our lives. So here today we have finished the topic, the dialogue skill, part second. Again we will be in front of us with a new topic. Till then, thank you very much.